Hey fam, welcome to tonight's live stream. Yeah, it is night. I hope everyone is well. I'm Dr. Priscilla. It has been a minute since you've seen me in my own home doing a live stream, but I'm here and I want to tell you that I'm here with updates, things that will be exciting, that's coming up, things that I'm doing. And for those of you who are interested in knowing how to start a grassroots movement, I've got the details and I have the receipts for that. So when I say I have the receipts, I have my proof of concept because you get to see how I'm able to do the things that I'm doing and be content, happy, and successful. And this relates really to the YouTube channel. I recently started another YouTube channel and it is from the grassroots. It's from the very first things that I did to monetize a channel. And I'm going to help you plant the seeds to grow and get to where you want to be. Now, the name of the group, it is Power of 10. And if you watched the episode with Iron Sharpens Iron, I had said that I wanted to get back to empowered living, which I really enjoy doing empowered living. And I can just see where it's going to go. And it's the legacy that I'm leaving behind for my grandbabies. So for those of you who are consistently watching me here, thank you so much. I really do appreciate and value your ongoing support. And with that said, this is what is new and what I've done. I have started a monthly, it's not quite a newsletter yet because I don't have enough information at this point to put a newsletter together, but I am doing motivational PDFs and I'd love for you to have it's weekly. I said monthly, but it is weekly. I'd like for you to have your weekly PDF about motivational talks and how to make the best out of every situation that you may find yourself in. It's almost like sitting at the table and not knowing exactly why you're there. And when you tend to do some things like that and you're doing it unintentionally, the results are not as favorable as they would be if you sat at the table with the intention of whatever your reasons are. Whatever your reasons are, just know what your reasons are. That's my main point. So I believe that these weekly motivational, inspirational PDFs that I'll be providing to those of you who would enjoy reading them, and maybe at some point I'll start to even record them and make those available for those of you who enjoy easy listening. So that's available. All that you would need to do is just request it. And I'm going to put it into the YouTube channel as well. Right now I am on StreamYard. So let me see, how do I go over to YouTube and go there and put it there? I don't know if it's going to hold even if I post it here. I don't think it's going to hold. I think I have to post it after this session ends. I think that's how it works. But at any rate, I'll put it here now for the time being. Control V. For those of you who are interested in motivational talks, you'll be happy to know that you can receive that just by asking for it. All right, so I have been home all of this week. I haven't seen my grandbabies in person. I've seen them on the cell phone, so thank goodness for technology. I'll be like hungering to see them, hold them, touch them. But at any rate, I will be back in their home on Sunday. But it was good to be back at my house, get some things done that I had not done in a while, catch up on some things, visit with some of my friends, which is very, very important that we do that. You want to always try to stay in touch with a few people. You don't need a lot, because if you're on YouTube, you have a whole new family of people that you are going to associate with. Let me check something here. Check. Click that. And it's live. Okay. Now, Easter is coming up. What are you guys doing for Easter? Is anyone doing something exciting for Easter? Do people still dress up with a nice hat and nice dress on Easter Sunday? I remember those were fun times when I was a kid that we dress up. I don't know if I really wore a hat, but people would talk about a bonnet. I don't know if I really wore a bonnet or anything like that, but those were good. Those were the good old days and the good times. Now, as it relates to empowered living, when you need someone to bounce ideas off of, don't underestimate the power of getting on YouTube and talking to a family of friends. And we all become your friends. We are a family of friends. Everyone isn't trying to grow a YouTube channel. For those of you who are interested in growing a YouTube channel or building on to the one that you already have, I would like to suggest that you look at the Power of 10 community. It's growing and we're doing amazing things on that channel. So there will always be 10 people, 10 YouTube channels that will be communicating with your channel throughout the week. And you have the same option to do that as well. There is no obligation for you to stay any longer than you need to. Stay as long as you need to, grow as you need to grow, learn from others' mistakes, learn from others' wins, and create and share some of your wins as well. All of that somehow falls under the umbrella of empowered living, but it has another chance to stand on its own in that you get to see how you develop community. What is a community? Community is interacting with people with like minds. And in this case, like minds means that someone who is interested in achieving more without the stress, without the pressures of having to do something. Now, obviously, if you want the coins, you will have to do something, but the stress, the sheer stress of it will be eliminated in the sense that you're not in a hurry to become a viral sensation overnight. Of course, it's possible, but many people have not become an overnight success, even though you see people who seem to be successful. That is just a figment of your imagination. And if you look into and delve into who they are, you'll find that they did put in the time. And we want to applaud them for reaching that level of success of where they are. And of course, you can reach that level of success if you can put in the amount of time. But if you can't, little by little, a drip of water can become a glass full of water, and a bucket full of water, and a bathtub full of water. But it's those micro steps. And in the Power of 10, this is where you can get those micro steps, those micro wins, and not feel the pressure of, I had to do something. Over time, the algorithm is going to recognize that you are a valuable entity on the YouTube channel, and it will start to reward you. Is it going to reward you in one day? Probably not. 2 days? Probably not. But thereafter, I don't know. It's really up to how much energy and effort you have that you can put into the endeavor of making a YouTube channel thriving. So I don't know what your skill sets are, what your interests are, but it would do well to get in a community where the pressure is not on you to do so much as it is to just get in action. And with that, getting into action, it is designed to be fun as we're growing. Now, those of you who were on the challenges or in the Power of 10 at the beginning, I think we started in the month of March, and now it's April. So we are almost 2 months strong. But in the month of March, we had our training wheels on. And for some, in April, the training wheels are still on. But since that time, I've developed more. I have more information, more resourceful information that you can take in micro bites. But in order to get those micro bites, you need to become a part of a community. And in this community, which is the Power of 10, I'm going step by step what is required to grow a YouTube channel. Now, I'm telling you a lot, but hopefully you will see this as empowered living because it's fun for me. Empowered living is the overarching entity. And with that, we have the little ecosystem. So I have created a channel which is called Bible Bites Buffet. In the Bible Bites Buffet, I'm taking you from day one of what I'm doing to grow my YouTube channel. If you'd like to be a part of that, see how it is growing on a grassroots level without the stress, without the pressure, consider becoming a part of the Power of 10. And if you're interested in Bible stories, Bible telling, motivational talks, and things like that, I would like to welcome you to Bible Bites Buffet. And I'm going to talk about Bible Bites Buffet as if it's you eating something that you enjoy doing, which is eating. What is your favorite dish? What do you enjoy eating? Whatever that might be. Now, I don't want to fail to mention again that I have a monthly motivational PDF that I have created for the month of May. But if you want to see if you're even interested in receiving it, it's absolutely free. And what I say is what my mama has taught me. If someone is giving something away free, go ahead and take it because you never know when you're offered something, but because you said no so many times, you aren't going to get the goodies that you could enjoy. It's not as if I have to put a stamp on it. It's not as if I had to go out of my way to do something. The motivational PDFs are for me just as much as they are beneficial perhaps to you. So I'll let you decide if you are interested, then just let me know and I'll have one sent to you right away. As soon as you request it, it will be there in your box. And let's see. And I was just saying life for me is good. I'm going to have dinner in a little bit. It's like 9:30 at night. Usually dinner is between 8:30 and 9:30, and I'm just going to start at 9:30, which is fine. It's not a big problem for me. It's not as if I had to prepare a meal for someone else other than myself. And even when I say I'm going to have a meal, most likely it is going to be maybe hot dog, French fries, I don't know, just something small. So I'm just on right now, just shooting the breeze with you guys. And hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. If you watch the replay, if you guys watch the replay of this, and thank you so much for the thumbs up, those of you who are giving me the thumbs up. If you watch the replay of this, the opportunity to get the PDF is there for you. And if you enjoy the PDF, you can get one every week in the month of May. So that's just something else that I decided that I wanted to do to share with the community because I have the skill set to put a PDF together. So if you like to read motivational things, they are micro bites of information. Some of it you already know, some of it you might, and it just stimulates something and it gives you a call to action, something that you can do very quickly to elevate your mindset. And this is what we need to do in this world today, is to elevate our mindset, think about what it is that we're doing, just Oftentimes we find that we're just going through doing the motions without any intentions. But setting your intentions for the day, doing your breathing exercises in the day, in the morning, can pay huge dividends as you waddle down the road. So I want to say thank you so much for jumping on, listening to me this evening. If you'd like to have the PDF, all that you need to do is just request it. The link will be in the description. And I hope that all of you will accept the PDF, give me your feedback. And until my next live stream, I want to say thanks so much. I appreciate and value each and every one of you. Bye for now. Oh, I didn't realize I didn't realize anyone was here, East Dad. So I'll be on for a few minutes more just to see if there's something that I can share with you. Thanks so much for joining me. And how are you today? How are you? How are you, East Dad? All right, I'm not even sure if you're still here. So I'm going to wait for maybe 10 seconds more. If you do not respond, then maybe you're not even in the chat. But again, thanks so much for being here. If you watched the replay, and if you're interested in getting the weekly PDF, I'd be happy to send that to you pronto. All that you need to do is request it. And if you enjoy the PDF doing the activity, then you will be able to receive a PDF from me every week in the month of May. Hi, Melody. Thank you for popping on. Actually, I was just about to pop off of this channel, but thank you so much for joining me. I hope all is well with you. And I don't know that I've seen your activities for this week, but whatever the case may be, I hope that you're having a fabulous week. I'm having a fabulous week. And I was just introducing to Empowered Living. Empowered Living is the umbrella, the overarching channel that I have for what I do. I really enjoy being on YouTube so very much that I have created another YouTube channel in addition to the grassroots of Power of 10. So in this Bible Bites buffet, I'm showing individuals how I'm actually growing a YouTube channel that is going to be monetized. And that starts with building a community. It doesn't mean that it has to be all the flash and, in the pan and all of that. It is just what you need to do to build a community, how you build a community. And I'm showing and demonstrating that in the Power of 10. But I'm using as my case study Bible Bites buffet. I'm using that as my model for study. I want to get away from talking so much about Power of 10 and any of the other things that I'm doing in Empowered Living, although those things that I am doing, everything that I do feeds into Empowered Living. And just for the fun of it, I want to tell you, Melody, I did a video on what was the thing? So I forget the title. It was your plate. Pace your plate. I did a video on pacing your plate, and I'll be talking about why people should pace their plate going forward in Empowered Living. So I love the food analogy because this is what happens. Most people can relate to food faster than anything else that I can think of. If you can make an analogy about food, people are going to understand it. What you consume is going to affect what you produce. If you're eating low energy foods and you have low energy, guess what? That might be the reason. If you're eating a lot of food and you feel bloated, exhausted, and tired, guess what? It's probably what you're eating. And the same is true with being on YouTube or anything else. If you try to consume too much food at once, you become bloated and gassy. If you try to consume too much YouTube all at once, what do you think happens? You are uncomfortable. You're not necessarily feeling bloated, maybe, but you're feeling uncomfortable. So, what is the remedy? The remedy is to reduce the portions. If you are interested in learning how to create a thumbnail, take the time to learn how to do a thumbnail. Do not try to learn how to do a thumbnail, how to do SEO, title, captioning, creating content. Just get good at one thing. And one thing that I'm good at is creating YouTube channels. And I'm sharing that with people in the Power of 10. And I'm using my brand new channel, Bible Bites Buffet, as my model or as my case study. And everything that's in that YouTube channel, Bible Bites Buffet, no, it's not fantastic, but it is a start. And again, those of you who are watching, I do have a monthly, not a monthly, it's getting there. I'm getting there. It's a weekly PDF. If you'd like to get the very first PDF, the link is in the chat. All that you need to do is request it and you'll get it. So when you send for it, when you request it, you may see something immediately that says that you have to, I forget what it says, but you'll know that it's coming from me because I'm telling you about it right now and it will be there. Let's see. Thank you, Melody, for saying that you're going to check it out. And I'm happy that you are part of the community as well. And you're working on posting. And that is another thing, Melody. Posting is important, not so much that you're going to do posting on steroids, but don't fail to post. I'm finishing up one of my own challenges now on Sunday. It will be a 15-day sprint. I love challenges. I increase my productivity because I enter into challenges and I know how to hold myself accountable even when I don't want to do it. But once I start to do it, then it's done. So all of this week, not all this week, but for the past total of 15 days, I was either posting something or I was going live. But I was making a post, a visual appearance on YouTube for 15 days straight. And I'll enter into another challenge with myself or with someone else. I may not necessarily complete all of the challenges, but I'm doing as much as I believe I can do. So I've committed myself 100% to the 15-day sprint. I did a 30-day live. I've done, and I had a 24-hour challenge yesterday, but I forget what it was. What was it? I know I did it. I don't think anyone else did it, but I did it. And it's fine. It's just a way to stay committed and focused. And your family may not be the ones who are going to be your cheerleaders, but you just keep going. And Melody says, I'm in beginning of my 14-day challenge through end of the month and having fun. Fantastic. And that's the most important thing, is that you enjoy doing it. At the beginning of whatever it is, whatever day you're on or we're on, you may not really feel like it. You just do it anyway. And once you get into it, you're into it. And you may know, I always say, if you're going to do a live, do it for at least 15 minutes. And after the 15 minutes, just leave. But I stay on for 15 minutes unless there's an emergency, and there probably has not been an emergency since I've been doing lives. And now that I'm doing my lives on Restream, I just like the way that it looks, and the things that I can do. Like I can share things if I want to on StreamYard that I couldn't necessarily do when I was using YouTube. So I like that. And I know that you go live too, or you are interacting with others. So if you're not using StreamYard, you might want to give it a chance as well. Now, with that said, again, thanks so much for showing up. Thank you, Melody. And someone else was here. East Dad, thank you so much for coming. Also, I appreciate and value every eyeball that is on this channel. So, Melody, if you want to be a part of Bible Bites, and if you're in the Power of 10, you will probably see that link to that channel in there. It's a new channel, so it had to become authenticated or whatever it is they call it. But there is material already in there because I did some of the material maybe 7 days ago. And it says that I started I think in 2023, but I just opened up the YouTube channel in 2023, but I never did anything until 7 days ago. And I made it live. I don't know, whatever day I said I made it live, I'm not really sure. But that part doesn't matter, because the evidence is going to be, what am I doing as you watch it grow? Is it growing? And it's doing things like I'm doing now, Melody. The PDF, if you decide that you want to take a look at the PDF, you'll have to register for it, subscribe for it, and then that automatically sets you up to get a weekly PDF from me starting in May. And should you decide that these PDFs are not beneficial to you, then you just stop their subscription and they stop coming. I only have to do the PDF just one time, and you can know that some of the things that I do, I've said that I model exactly what Lakeisha Michelle is teaching us. Just keep talking about what it is that you want people to do. And no matter how few people attend, it doesn't matter. It's like the Burger King commercials or McDonald's commercials. I'm not always in the mood for a burger, but the commercials still come. And should I decide I want a burger, then maybe that one day that I saw that commercial, I decided to get the burger. The coupons, the promotionals that they run, they're going to run them anyway. I'm going to be online anyway, so why not mention the things that I'm talking about? And it is going to hit or resonate with some at some point in time. Okay, so I'm beginning. Okay, I just read that. So thank you for that input. Okay, I will definitely go to it. It may start another channel. I may start another channel too with some everyday stuff. People seem to like that. Of course they do. People are just curious about, how do you live? What do you do? I'll have to work on those lives and limits. LOL. Appreciate you, Doc. Okay, it takes discipline. Right. And discipline comes from action. If you're not in action, if you don't get into action, there's no reason to be disciplined. So once you get into action and you get to moving, the discipline will follow. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. For those of you who will watch the replay, if you'd like to get the weekly PDF motivational stimulation for your brain, just request it and I'll get that out to you immediately. Bye for now. Thank you. Bye. I do not see the exit button. So, and you guys know I'm still learning how to use StreamYard. There it is. Found it. Found it. Now I'm ending the StreamYard. Well, I'm going to wait until it says 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Bye.